Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first official video. Now if you've read the title, you know this is going to be a video on my morning skincare routine, and I'm just going to be going over what I do in the morning after I wake up. Now when it comes to skincare, there are 3 essential steps for every skincare routine. The first being using a face wash, the second being using a toner, and the third being using a moisturizer. I'm going to be going over those 3 essential steps, and I'm also going to talk a little bit about some extra stuff that you can do to your skin to help give it that extra push. So the first thing you're going to want to do is brush your teeth and get that step out of the way. The last thing you want is to have toothpaste and water all over your mouth right after you just did your skincare routine. Now that you've brushed your teeth, you're going to want to go ahead and wash your hands with soap and warm water for at least 30 seconds. This is important because you don't want to introduce any sort of bacteria or dirt to your face that's not already on there. Now comes the part where you're going to want to use a face wash. Now for a face wash, you're going to want to use something that's mild and foaming as opposed to something that's going to be extra harsh on the skin. So the face wash that I use is by Nature Republic and it's called the Snail solution. It's supposed to help minimize your pores and help control your oil production. Now it's not too expensive, you can get it for about $15 and it'll last you about 2 to 3 months depending on how much you wash your face. You can get any sort of other face wash for about $10 to $20 depending on where you get it. You're going to go ahead and place about a pea-sized amount of face wash in your hand, and then you're going to go ahead and foam it up in between your fingers before rubbing it on your face. Once you've gone ahead and foamed up your face wash, you're going to rub it on the skin in small circular motions including the neck. You want to be very gentle when doing this step, making sure to get in the hairline and avoiding the eye area until the very end. Once you feel that your skin is nice and squeaky clean, you can go ahead and rinse your face off with warm or cold water. You don't want to use hot water because hot water will dry out the skin and only cause more breakouts. So now that you've got your face clean, guys and or girls, I do not judge, now would be the time that you want to shave. When you are shaving, you want to make sure to use a shaving cream or shaving gel that can act as a lubricant, and you want to use a fresh, sharp blade. You don't want to use a razor that's going to be dull and cause nicks or cuts in the skin. It's also really important that you shave in the direction that your hair grows naturally and not against the grain. When you shave against the grain, you're allowing the skin to produce ingrown hairs and you're just going to cause more bumps that are unattractive. So you want to go ahead and just shave in the direction that your hair naturally grows. So now that that's all out of the way, now would be the time for those who wear contacts to place your contacts in. You don't want to be putting your contacts in when you have moisturizers and oils all over your face that can get in your lens and possibly irritate your eyes. So just go ahead and pop those suckers in right now. Now your face is nice and clean, it's been shaved if you shave, you have your contacts in if you wear them. What is the next step? Well, the next step is to use a toner. Toner is super important because it helps to remove any sort of excessive dirt that may have stayed on your face, any sort of soap that may not have washed off, and it helps to really close your pores after you've washed your face. Another important thing about toner is that it helps to restore the natural pH of your skin and will help maintain the health of your skin over time. The toner that I use is by Thayers and it is the rose petal formula. Now it is important that you get a toner that is alcohol free because alcohol will just dry out your skin and cause premature signs of aging. A great thing about this toner is that it has witch hazel in it, which is an astringent that will help control your oil production, and it also has aloe vera in it, which will help minimize irritation on the skin. So when you're applying your toner, you're going to want to go ahead and place it on a clean cotton pad and use this all around your face and neck. And if you're wondering why I'm telling you to do these extra steps on your neck as well, it's because you want to make sure that you have an even complexion. You don't want to have a youthful looking face but have a neck that looks like it's been aging for centuries. You want to keep the treatments equal for both your face and your neck. Now this next step is completely optional, but if you're like me and you like to be extra when it comes to skincare, you're going to want to go ahead and use a serum. When it comes to serums, they can be a little bit higher in terms of their price range. Mine is considered more of a budget type of serum. It only costs about $26 on Amazon. Now trust me, that is nothing when it comes to serums. They can range anywhere from $100 to $300 when you have that type of money. But I don't, so I shop at Target and CVS. Now serums are just highly concentrated formulas of small molecules that can be extremely beneficial to the skin. Some examples of serums out there include hyaluronic acid serums and vitamin C serums. Now the serum that I use is by Vichy and it's called Aqualia Thermal, and this is a hyaluronic acid serum. Hyaluronic acid is a type of humectant that helps to retain the moisture in your skin and can also absorb moisture from the air to prevent your skin from drying out over time. Other serums that I've seen include vitamin C in them, and that's great for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and acne scars. Now it is absolutely important to use your serum before you use your moisturizer. When you apply moisturizer first, those larger molecules create a barrier barrier on the skin and can prevent smaller molecules found in serums from actually penetrating the skin and being useful. So make sure to use your serum before you apply any sort of moisturizer. Again, it is important that you use this on your face and your neck because you want to maintain that even complexion. You don't want a youthful looking face and an old neck. The next step involves using a moisturizer. Now, moisturizers tend to be the hardest part because you need to find a moisturizer that works for your skin type. Some people have oily skin, some people have combination skin, some people have dry skin, and some people have normal skin. Now, if you have oily skin, you obviously want to avoid any sort of moisturizer that has oils in it or greasy formulas. Just stay clear of that and get anything oil free. Now, if you have dry skin, that is when you want to use a moisturizer that has oils in them because that will help keep the skin moisturized and maintain that soft feeling. Now, it is super important to make sure that you use a moisturizer. I know there are those people out there that have oily skin or that overproduce oil and they think they don't need to use a moisturizer because of that, but trust me, you need to use a moisturizer. The reason that people with oily skin experience so much oil production is because their face is dry, and when it is dry, the skin sends a reaction or a signal for skin to produce more oil to compensate for that dryness. All of that can be fixed by using a moisturizer. Once your skin gets used to having moisturizer on it, it will send signals to the skin to stop overproduction of oils, and this will help to minimize your breakouts. The product that I'm about to introduce to you is the holy grail of all skincare products. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. I would not go a day without it, and it is just a blessing. It was delivered from baby Jesus himself. Thank you, Tati, for introducing this to me. Now, that miracle that I'm talking about is called retinol. Retinol is just yes. Chess. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A and it helps to promote the skin cell turnover rate. It essentially shortens the amount of time needed for your skin to produce new skin cells. Now, one of the benefits that I forgot to mention is the most important benefit, and it's something that doctors tend to rave about. Retinol can actually prevent the formation of skin cancer on the surface of your skin. The way that retinol is able to do this is that it's constantly sloughing off skin cells from the surface of your skin, and that can include skin cells that have been damaged by UV rays that can eventually turn into cancerous cells. Now, even though this product is the holy grail of products, it does come at a price. And I'm not talking about a monetary price. You can experience things like redness, irritation, breakouts, peeling, dryness, all up until your skin is able to adapt to this product. Now, the biggest thing is going to be the irritation and the breakouts. Now, the irritation is going to be there and it's going to be noticeable from anywhere to 3 to 6 weeks until your skin gets used to it. For the breakouts, they will come in a surge, and it's not because it's a side effect of the product, but rather it's the skin pushing everything that's been trapped underneath outwards. So although the breakouts are there, they are temporary, and once they go away, I swear to you, you will just get that nice glow. You will get that even complexion. You won't have to worry about breakouts as much. Breakouts are more rare. It's a blessing. Now, trust me, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, and you're gonna question whether it's worth it, if it's even doing anything for your skin. But give it time, and once you see that your skin is adapting to it, and once you're using it on a daily basis, it will do so much for your skin, and your skin will look 1,000 times better. Now, the product that I use is by Neutrogena, and it's called the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer. They have a variety of these types of moisturizers, and I will go through a little bit of what I've experienced with them and the product that I'm currently sticking to as of right now. So their first retinol product that I was using was their moisturizer with a built-in SPF of 30. Now, this product is great, but the only thing that I didn't like about it was that the SPF was so low. When you're using retinol, your skin becomes extremely sensitive to sunlight, and you need a high SPF product that will help protect your skin from those UV rays. Now, with this product, it only had an SPF of 30, and you need to reapply SPF about every 2 hours, and you don't want to be reapplying retinol every 2 hours. So that was the biggest fault with this, and that's why I stopped using it. Then I moved on to the nighttime formula. It is the exact same formula, it just does not have the SPF in it, and that was great because I could use my own SPF on the side. Now, this product did exactly the same stuff as the first one. It helped to minimize my breakouts, minimize my dark marks, sort of even out my complexion, and it was great. And finally, the product that I'm currently using is the Rapid Tone Repair Moisturizer. Again, it does the exact same thing as the other retinol creams. The only difference is that this has vitamin C in it, and if you remember from earlier, vitamin C can really help minimize those dark marks, those scar marks, and hyperpigmentation. So this has been my holy grail. My skin is used to retinol, It loves it. The vitamin C really helps to promote that healthy looking skin, that glow. Try it, let your skin get used to it. It may take a couple of weeks or months, but you will not regret using this product. Like this, I cannot go a day without using this. And let me tell you, I had to stop using it for 3 weeks because I was going on vacation and I was going to be in sunlight. My skin was just suffering when I did not use it, and I'm so happy to be using it again, and it's just, give it a shot. Try it. This product is also really affordable. It's only about 16 bucks for the regular formulas and about 18 bucks for the vitamin C formula, and it'll last me about 2 months. So it's great. If you want to try it, go ahead and try it. When you're using the retinol cream, you're going to want to pump a small amount into your hands and put it all over your face and neck, avoiding the eye areas. This next step is again completely optional. You don't need to do it, but considering that you didn't use moisturizer around your eyes, you probably want to do this next step. That next step is using an eye cream. Your under eyes and your eyelids are the most sensitive parts of your face. They have the thinnest skin, and they are just, you know, they're important. You need to take care of them. If you wanted, you could use a regular face moisturizer around your eyes as opposed to the retinol cream, or you can go out and buy a eye cream. Now the thing with eye creams is they're a little bit more pricey. This one is by Clinique and it costed about $60. Yeah, they're hella expensive, but they are worth it. Now the eye cream that I use is by Clinique and it's called the All About Eyes Rich Formula, and it helps to reduce dark circles and puffiness in the eyes. You can go ahead and grab a clean Q-tip and swab out the amount of eye cream that you're going to be using and dab it under your eye and on your eyelid. You can then go in and spread it out with your lightest finger, which is your ring finger, and sort of just spread it evenly across the eye without putting too much pressure. Now for most of you, this would be the end of your skincare routine. You've gone ahead and washed your face, you've used a toner, you've possibly used a serum, you've moisturized, and possibly used an eye cream. Now for me, it doesn't end there. I personally do not like my skin to look dewy or moist or shiny. I like to look matte, extra matte. So after all of that has been done, I like to go in with a mattifying cream. Now the mattifier that I use is by Murad and it's called the Oil Control SPF 15. Again, I do not like products that have SPF built into them because 1, the SPF is never high enough, and 2, the ingredients of the SPF actually cancel out with other ingredients in sunblock. So I wouldn't be able to use this cream in particular if I was using another sunblock on the side. I would really have to look at their ingredients to make sure that they don't cancel one another out. Aside from having SPF in it, this cream is great for keeping your skin matte anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. 6 if you're more oily, 8 hours if you have more dry skin, but this stuff works. You just need to put a small amount on your hands and rub it all over your face and neck and just let it sit in there and it will keep your skin matte. If you don't want a built-in SPF, you can go ahead and try the Dermalogica mattifying cream. I personally haven't tried it, but I do want to try it. However, I paid $40 for this crap at Sephora. I know it's cheaper on Amazon now, but again, I'm gonna use this crap till it's empty because it was expensive, and I'm just gonna deal with the fact that it has SPF in it. Now, if that wasn't enough for you and you like to have extremely matte skin like myself, you can go ahead and go in with an oil blotting sheet. I got these sheets at Target for about $5 and it comes with 70 sheets, and these really help to just absorb any sort of excess sheen or oil that may have been left behind from your products. One thing you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to use more than 2 of these sheets a day because you are absorbing the oil off of your face and it can cause your skin to overproduce oils. And last but not least, this product is not required for clear skin, but it is the most important product you could ever use for your skin. It is a sunblock. Sunblock, sunblock, sunblock. It is absolutely important that you use a sunblock if you are going to be in the sun. UV rays are harmful, they are damaging, they cause aging. Even if you're using a retinol cream, they can still damage your skin. So it is extremely, extremely, extremely important to use a high SPF sunblock if you're going to be in the sunlight. Now the sunblock that I use is by Neutrogena, and it is the Broad Spectrum SPF 100 Plus Ultra Sheer Dry Touch. Now I use this sunblock if I know I'm going to be in the sunlight for more than a couple of hours, or if I'm going to be in the sunlight all day. Otherwise, if you're not going to be in the sun all day, you can settle for this SPF 15 cream, but if you're going to be in the sun, go for something higher with a high SPF. Now remember, you do need to reapply your sunblock. So if you're going to be in the water, you want to reapply it about every 80 minutes. And if you're not going to be in the water, you want to reapply it at least every 2 hours. If you are going to be using the sunblock, I suggest you use the oil blotting sheets after, because it can help get rid of any sort of shine that the sunblock may leave on your skin. In short, use sunblock. It's extremely important. It helps prevent aging, helps prevent skin cancer. It's your best friend. So don't skip out on sunblock. Even if you're going to Disneyland, use the sunblock. And believe it or not, that is it. It only takes about 20 minutes of your day. Now I get it. It's a lot of steps, it's a lot of crap, it's expensive, but it's your skin. You only get one layer of skin, and you can either choose to protect it and treat it right, or you can choose to neglect it and watch it wither away. I'm gonna choose to protect it. Now in total, it takes me about 20 minutes to do my whole skincare routine in the morning. I'm not complaining though, because my skin looks better than it has ever looked before. And I do have to say, for the first 2 weeks, your skin is not going to react well to any sort of skincare routine. When you make any changes to a skincare routine, your skin will take time to adapt. It will freak out initially, but once it adapts to it, once it gets used to it, you will start to see changes. And those changes are going to be so worth your money, so worth your time, that you're not going to want to look back. I know this video was a little bit long, but I hope it was informative, and I hope you learned something that you can use in your own skincare routine and give it a shot. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any suggestions for future videos you want to see me do, go ahead and write them in the comments below or message me. I would love to hear you guys' feedback, and I hope to see you guys soon.